tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Morant against McDaniels, and it's Morant missing. And here's Minnesota now. Towns for 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Morant. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Now here's Brooks. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. Here's the 3. Adams, the second chance points on the tip in. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Rivers. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What a sequence from Austin Rivers. That ball on the string, what a pretty dribble drive.
Now here's Morant, guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Left side Anderson. The 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Rivers. Off target with the 3.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Morant. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
On the wing, Rivers. 6 points for him.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Noel, pounded by Morant. Anderson for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. Missed inside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Reed. Now Anderson. Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Garza gets the three ball to go. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Anderson with a screen on Bane. Rivers' shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Morant finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Anderson with a screen on Brooks. Kicks it out to Anderson. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anderson's got 9 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Garza grabs the board. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the inside, kicks it out to Anderson. From downtown, it's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Got a piece of it. Now Anderson. 9 points in the game. Brent. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Bane into the lane, and they pick up 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Garza. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Garza's shot is good.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Noel, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Brooks. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards has checked in for Rivers, and Conley subbed in for Noel. Minnesota's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Garza. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Anderson with it. Outside Conley. Offline with a 3. Memphis leading. Here's Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Pass to Conley. Lets it go from the wing. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Edwards finds Conley. Now Edwards. Corner shot. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Durant against Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The free throw drops for Morant. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Towns comes in for Anderson. And McDaniels is subbed in for Prince.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is known as the Stifle Tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Inside. That's good from Adams on the assist by Morant. Adams has got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up 8. Stay with us, folks.
The Timberwolves, 31.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Brooks against Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Memphis ball. At the line for your Grizzlies.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Jackson. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Stolen by Conley. Here we go, one-on-one. The shake. And Towns with the lay-in.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Morant against McDaniels. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Adams. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in this second half.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 25. Into the lane. It's blocked by Gobert. Minnesota pushes. The Timberwolves again in transition. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Doors with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Towns for 3. Pass to Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Bain go good on that one.
Desmond Bain. One shot.
Well, Memphis shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Morant, the pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Morant against McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Down low. Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Rivers is checked in for Conley. Morant with it. He's got 25. Here's Jackson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
That one misses for Jackson. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Memphis leading. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Adams. Jackson down low. Covered by Towns. 6 to shoot. Brooks from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Count it. Good. Morant's got 27 points.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. Well, the Grizzlies shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. And it's Morant off the drive. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Edwards against Bain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Clock is at 3. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant.
John Morant.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Edwards. And that one is stopped right through.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Brooks outside. Lets it fly. And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. Edwards against Bain.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. They need this. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Jackson. The shot from the low post is good. And it's now only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And good whistle there.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Downs with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they'll get another chance. Towns against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. 34 seconds left in the game. Adams finds Bain. Brooks outside. Back to Bain. Outside for Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Rivers. From deep three-point range, offline. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were red.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Paul with the buckets.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Outside, Bain. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks so much, David. And so here's Memphis, following the score by Phoenix.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Down low. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Morant.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Stolen by Brooks. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Durant.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
Yeah, easy call.
The Suns shoot their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on the free throw.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now here's Morant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard, and they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The Suns have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Jones. Brooks the best of Bain. At the elbow, Adams. 4 on the shot clock. Out to Brooks. It's up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. And Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Adams sets the pick for Jones, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Durant inside. He's got 9. And KD throws it down.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
Jones, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Booker with no one around. Suns keep it alive. Paul dishes to Booker. Tries again. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Drive by Adams. And Adams with the slam.
There's athleticism inside Steven Adams that we get to see every now and again. There it was, folks.
It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
There's the pick. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Warren. Here's Durant. Oh, the power on that threw down.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Real.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got Brandon Clark. John Morant, he's out there with Kennard. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Warren, a screen on Clark. Chalk up 2 there. KD's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions.
Broke loose. Kennard against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Clark inside. KD's on him. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Tillman. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Outside Durant. Pulls up on the wing. They get it again. And Booker kicks to KD. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Tillman's shot is off. And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 5.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Inside, here's Tillman, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Tillman. Memphis moving it around. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
Morant passes to Tillman. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. Brett, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game is played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Aldama. Durant with the steal. Paul looking around. Oh, trying for it. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. They shoot again. The kick out to Warren. Durant just inside the line. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as TJ Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Jackson finds Jones. Back to Jackson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Ayton missing. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Jackson a screen on Paul. Jones from outside. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
To the paint. Here's Aldama. Jackson passes to Aldama. The lead now cut to single digits. Aldama's got his first basket.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Steven Adams is checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Jones.
And you got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Offensive rebound. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Back to Jackson. Poked away. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
22. The Suns, 32.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
So it's Durant sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's TJ Warren. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Baisley into the power forward position. Outside, Bane. And stolen by Booker. Here's Baisley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bain passes to Morant. Dish now to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Ball against Morant. Brooks outside. Looking for Adams. He gets it there.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that. Phoenix leading by 6.
With 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bain passes to Adams. And it's Brooks at the elbow. And there's the shot dunk to finish it off.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And Booker gets to Ayton. Here's Beasley. It's good from long range. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Morant. Off on the layup.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Santi Aldama.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's good.
Sign of a great scorer is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And they get it. And they get it back. Kennard on the wing. To the inside. Stolen by Warren. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Ayton a screen. And it's Paul penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So maybe now's the time we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Both free throws good from Paul.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Morant, right side. It's deflected.
Given how long Beasley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
And the shot by Warren, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. 1:09 left in the 3rd quarter. And they double up Morant. Jackson has the open look. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling the big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end. They can't find a way to get the embers going.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Adams in the corner, fires from deep, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's, and it's the Suns' ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Booker, right side, and a dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Jackson, a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. That's good from Morant.
Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an alert showman.
And so it's Phoenix finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
I love how sudden Durant can be with that attack, and he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
Here's Tillman, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And Ayton throws it down.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17. Clark kicks to Jones. Back to Clark. Brooks with a screen on KD.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
First team foul. At the line for Memphis, Brandon Clark.
He misses the free throw. Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Suns leading by 17. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tries to keep it alive. KD looking around. Off target from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Bane against Warren. Bane kicks to Brooks. Back to Bane. Memphis moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
KD's shot is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And that one, good. Tillman's got 4 points now on the quarter.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Mark against KD. Tillman passes to Bane. Shoots the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. From deep. Here's Booker. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 18.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Morant with it. Out guarded by Booker. Out to Brooks. Pass to Tillman. And here's Morant. Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And Durant gets double teamed. On the wing, Booker launches it. They get it back. Out to KD. Warren a screen on Bane. And they recover it. Back to Ayton. Warren the pass to Durant. No good on the triple.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And they double up Morant. Bane for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's a multi-talented player, is TJ Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. Valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Luke Kennard in for Bane. And here's Kennard. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by Booker.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The wide open look for Durant. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight, says, I think, Reagan.
I smack clowns with mad style.
mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Warren for 3. It's Booker on the wing for 3. No good on the shot. And Minnesota will come the other way. Towns against Durant. Here's Edwards. No good there. Ayton with the defensive effort. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. So probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul into the lane. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Durant, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Going inside. Edwards can't hit.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
Durant against Edwards. Three-pointer. And the Suns miss again. Here's Minnesota. 4-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's Warren to the paint. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And Durant with the big finish.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Towns a screen on Paul. Here's Towns. There's the triple. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Booker. Back to Durant. Warren with a screen on McDaniels. It's Durant with a drive. Rebound Minnesota.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Edwards. Here's Noel. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Warren.
2 minutes.
Pass to Payne. Outside Craig. Goes up on the wing. Reed with the rebound.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
He gets it in there.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Outside Payne. There's the drive. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Towns. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by Baisley.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And here's Payne outside. And no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Phoenix calls timeout, and the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And Rivers is subbed in for Conley. Up top, Durant. McDaniels covering. Durant with the bucket.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
The Timberwolves trail. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Rivers. And the three off target. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start for three. Booker. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 6 points.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Pass to McDaniels to win the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. For three, Warren. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. A big difference in shooting. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Torian Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Unique body type. Durant slips past you in a hurry.
It's Edwards with a drive. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Durant's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards. Warren with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. McDaniels against Durant. Looking to end this cold spell. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Rivers is checked in for Noel. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. 5 to shoot. Booker finds Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Here's Prince. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. An open look for Durant. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The kick out to Edwards. There's the drive, and they recover it. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the three-pointer goes. Prince has got 6 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Durant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And stolen by Edwards. Here's Rivers. And another basket from Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Booker for 3. He buries it from 3. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Gobert against Paul. Takes a 3. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, he misses the dunk. Ayton inside. Prince is there. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Oh, denied by Durant. Booker, the pass to Durant. Oh, misses the dunk.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. An easy 2 on the layup. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Ayton passes to Warren. Cans it with nobody near him.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
For 3, Booker. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
And here's Edwards outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point rally as always. Thank you.
33. Put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shaman. Then it's Damian Lee. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Out left to the wing. Landale misses. The Timberwolves trail. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Pass to Landale. from the line. Here's Shaman. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Craig. They get it again. Landale. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Outside Payne. Pass to Craig. The 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Snatched away. It's Shamet on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Lee. Takes it inside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards with a drive. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. The baseline J. And the bucket is good. Durant's got 11 points.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Towns for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope. He's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world was Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight. 2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Towns gets the bucket.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Ayton finds Durant. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Rivers. The kick out to Edwards. Looking to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Booker against Edwards. Kept alive. And Gobert with a block. Booker against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. It's stolen away. And here comes the break. Pass to Towns for the lead. And Minnesota calls time here.
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet and make some noise. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Fans, give a round of
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Gobert. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. On the wing, Rivers. He's guarded by Paul. Up top, Edwards. Towns finds McDaniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves,
Stolen by Ayton. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
your Timberwolves.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards against Booker. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. Going inside. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley connects from downtown. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Right side, Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Towns for 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Left side, Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good out.
Prince misses the 3. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Paul against Conley. The drive by Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
I love how creative Paul is in penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the beam.
Here's Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Towns down low. Guarded by Durant. And he was fouled in the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play is under review.
Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. And it's slammed in by Durant.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Towns gets the bucket.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Ball passes to Ayton. Durant with it. Ayton with a screen. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
I see ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Towns for three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot that makes no sense.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on TJ Warren. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties this game up.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Ayton with a screen. Warren finds Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Brent. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
.11 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Booker. Over Edwards. And perfection right through the net.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Here's Towns. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Durant. They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. Pass to Warren. On the wing, Durant. Clock at 6. Warren with a screen on McDaniels. And Durant with the big finish.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Back to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. McDaniels passes to Towns. Now Gobert. Back to Towns. Count it!
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need. It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics. Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. Whoop.
I smack clowns with mad style.
it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Jackson, pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Morant. Minnesota with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Brooks against McDaniels. The 3 is up. And it's Brooks missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. Towns for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Morant, the pass to Bain. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Now here's Bain. Pass to Jackson. Brooks with it. Gobert with the double. Now Adams lets the 3 fly. Edwards pulls it in. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The 3, Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. And he's good on the second. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Brooks against McDaniels. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Up top, Brooks. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's Rivers, hounded by Morant. Here's Edwards. Power is home. Oh, wow.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. It's Edwards in a drive.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels against Brooks. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Adams. And here's Jackson, covered by Towns. Jackson gets the bucket.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
The shot by Towns, no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brooks. Outside Bain. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Oh my! Throw it down!
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins. How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
On the wing, Brooks. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Bain. And they get it back. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. McDaniels from long range. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Morant. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Gobert gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Adams. And Gobert with a block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
2 minutes remaining.
Up top, Morant.
2 minutes.
He's got 9. Pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson to 3.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
Shot is good by Edwards.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Adams with the ball. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Adams a screen. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got 5 now.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Pass to Rivers. Towns with the ball. Shoots over Jackson. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And stolen by Bane. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second team foul.
Free throw good. Edwards.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. Now here's Towns. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total, thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll... in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Count that bucket. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
The kick out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Adams. They get it back. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 17 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Off target from 3-point range. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brooks. This shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Prince. To the wing on the left. For 3, Conley. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Edwards for 3. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Good D by Gobert.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The 3 is up. Pass to Garza. Now Conley. Second chance effort. Here's Garza. Conley up top, hounded by Morant. A shot by Garza, no good. Memphis trailing here. Up top, Jackson. Give him 8. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's Edwards. Count the basket. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
And that one drops.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Prince. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Morant gets double teamed. Adams with the ball. Outside Bain. Brooks left side. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Outside Edwards.
Get there, get there.
27 seconds left in the third. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. And here's Edwards outside. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Adams with a screen on Conley. Morant.
Oh! So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can match.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Garza in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside for Brooks. Here's the three. Minnesota with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. The three. Back to Prince. Stolen by Bane. Jackson down low. Outside for Brooks. That's tipped. Right side Edwards. To the paint. Pass to Conley. From the arc. Over to the left wing. Over Morant. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Goes back up, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul, Steven Adams.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. Oh, my! I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Brooks, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Garza. McDaniels comes in for Prince. And Rivers is subbed in for Mike Conley. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. On the wing, Bain. Over Edwards. And that one's long.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
From outside, off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Outside Bain. Pass to Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that trims the lead to 6.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Downs for 3. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Pass to Adams. Now Bain. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Downs with the ball. Another shot. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Now here's Moran. Not a lot of room.
Yeah! Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Towns down low. Defended by Jackson.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
To tie it up. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Bain pass to Moran to take the lead. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
All right, Timberwolves fans, here comes the Fifth Avenue Breaker.
Here's Edwards. Oh, no good! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Rivers in at the point.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
The first one falls. And so Gobert nails both of them. And the Grizzlies shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Moran. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Good on the second one. Minnesota in the lead. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Towns for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 9 rebounds now.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
At the line for the Grizzlies, designated
And the free throw, no good. Now here's Morant, tightly guarded. Pass to Adams.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Over Towns. Here's Adams to take the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He does not get the second one. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Over Brooks. Towns, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Man, how about the cool, calm, collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And here's Morant. Edwards against Bain. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Edwards, soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 39.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Morant, pass to Adams. Jackson on the wing. Back to Adams. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11. They get the rebound. And it's in.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
There's Jackson with the 3. That one no good. Brooks against McDaniels. Gobert inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Bain. Launches it. They get it back. And so it's Minnesota with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grizzlies.
I smack clowns with mad style.
attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? I mean, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Adams sets the pick for Brooks. They get the rebound. Out to Morant. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Outside Warren. Outside for Durant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Morant looking around. Brooks up on top. Outside Jackson. Brooks setting the pick for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Ayton against Brooks. The 3 from KD. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Morant right side. Brooks with it. Now defended by Warren. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
Durant hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside for Jackson. Adams with the screen on KD. Over Ayton. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Memphis has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Booker against Jackson. And Adams now top of the key. Brooks the pass to Adams. That one no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Outside Durant. And Ayton throws it down.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Morant passes to Bain. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by KD. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Brooks kicks to Bain. Fires the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Suns leading by 5. Booker outside. Over Bain. Back to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Morant against Paul. Adams' shot is off. The Suns have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton Ayton's going to get up and go down.
The Grizzlies trail by 9, and they double up Jackson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep. Ayton kicks to Booker. KD a screen on Morant. Booker with no one around, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brooks finds Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Booker. He's got a clear path. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Brooks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
And as the first quarter wraps up already.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the foul, roaming the paint. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jackson, a screen on Booker. Down low.
Well, excellent job, KD, timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Outside, Bain. Here's Jackson. Here's Adams. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Adams with the make-them-pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Here's Brooks. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Morant with it, now guarded by Booker. Paul with the steal.
Blocking foul called on John Morant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. KD, that's for 2. That one wide left. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies.
Second team foul.
Trailing by 13.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jackson has the open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
A nice shot by Booker.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Screen by Adams. Jackson dishes to Morant.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Suns leading by 10. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Morant passes to Adams. Outside, Bain. Here's the three. And they'll get another chance. Kick out to Adams. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. And here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Booker kicks to Paul. Warren sets the pick for Durant. No good with the triple.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Warren is screen on Brooks. Looking to get back on track here. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they double up Morant. Brooks for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Phoenix no good that time either. Jackson down low. Defended by Paul. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Deflects the pass. Morant with the steal. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
16.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Jackson is screen on Paul. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
It's tipped. On the wing, Booker, beyond the arc. And Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
He's perfect from the line this time. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Durant. Warren sets the pick for Durant. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up. The Suns have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's Morant missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen on Brooks. Here's Booker. Out to KD. Fires the 3. That shot off. And stolen by Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. Booker against Morant. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's Bain. To the middle. Here's Adams. Drops in the layup for 2. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
All the officials are all over that.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson a screen on Paul. Morant passes to Jackson. On the wing, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Morant against Paul. Morant outside. Driving inside.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Phoenix, they have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
Morant against Paul. Shoots it up. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Adams.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
And they double up Paul. Ayton dishes to Paul. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's Suns lead by 5. Warren kicks to KD. Off the screen. Ayton, the pass to Warren. 6 to shoot. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bain passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You wonder at times if the offense should explore Steven Adams a little bit more. He collects 2.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got 8 points.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Ayton will screen on Jackson. And it's Paul penetrating, banked in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 6.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix ahead, up 4. And we're coming back in just a moment.
And please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. 17 points for KD. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant left side. Here's Jackson. Morant finds Brooks. Down low, Adams. It's hauled in by Warren. Phoenix leading by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Morant. The shot by KD. No good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Paul surveying the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
At the line for Phoenix.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And there's the drive.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Morant against Paul. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Jackson a screen on Paul. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Brooks against Durant. Driving to the basket.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Jackson with the screen. Morant with it. Now defended by Warren. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
With the connection there, KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time. There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
That's That's good from Morant.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And then Durant with the dunk.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Up top, Morant, defended by Paul. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Big time basket there on the inside. He had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that move the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. It was not going to be denied.
.125 left in the fourth. Adams with the screen on Paul. And the whistle blows as the basket. And here we go. The coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
The previous play is overruled.
a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Here's KD. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. Paul with the defensive effort. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot at the game?
Morant against Paul. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltending. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies pull it in. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
John Morant, 2 shots.
And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Adams with the screen on Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Morant. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Bailey, Greg Anthony, and David Owen. This is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew. Thank you.
I smack clowns with mad style.
done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Outside Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he drives in. Gobert passes to Conley. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And Durant slams it home.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. Fires from the wing. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker knocks down the long J.
Good quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Towns, a screen on Paul. Pass to Towns from outside the arc. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And stolen by Gobert. Now McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on T.J. Warren.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
McDaniel at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Conley. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Towns with the ball. Warren covering. Counted.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good.
Paul with it. Pass to Warren. This one for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And that one falls for Warren.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 1. McDaniels finds Edwards. Gobert inside. He's covered by Warren. Buries it from 3. McDaniels got 5.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got his second basket on the night. Shakes him. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Nice move. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels with it. Warren covering. Towns for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Durant with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Towns. Picked by Gobert. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
That's good.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Edwards can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Durant. Warren with a screen on Gobert. No one covering. Durant's got 9 points.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Towns for three. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Booker. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
So he gets them both. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear them. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Durant, pass to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. Here he goes. Oh my goodness! Yikes! What a finish!
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Paul passes to Warren. Hits a three-pointer. Warren's got 5 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Paul for 3. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Durant. Here's Booker. And he makes it on the layup. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and...
Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
Yeah, that's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Brent is checked in for McDaniels. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Durant. He's got 9. That one's good for 2.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside Edwards. There's the 3. And he buries his first look.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His
hey, how about that?
The assist.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Ayton over Gobert. Ayton, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Rivers. Takes the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Durant's shot is off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The Suns trailing. That one goes. Count it. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now he's put on that good weight over the years, making himself able to absorb that physicality.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Nine seconds left in the second. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Rivers. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And score. Your Suns, 31. The Timberwolves, 39.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Anthony Edwards out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Prince in at small forward. That one's wide left.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Towns, a screen on Paul. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense, and right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Durant against Towns. Here's Rivers. Pass to Towns. Fires for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Rivers. Inside. Here's Edwards. Back to Rivers. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in.
The Timberwolves, Luka Garza.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Ball finds Durant. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Here's Rivers. Pass to Garza. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there. So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
B.A., to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And Gobert with a block. Pass to Conley. 4-3. Hauled in by Paul.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Timberwolves have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Brents. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. McDaniels is checked in for Prince.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Garza. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
To the middle. Here's Durant. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The shot by Garza, no good.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw is good from Durant. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. Booker can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Timeout called. The Suns.
All right, everybody.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Give it up for your Suns breakdance crew.
Outside Payne. Craig with a screen. Phoenix no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Can't hit from in close. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Payne with it. He's picked up by Conley. Shamet, no good. Outside Edwards. And it's good. through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
With 4 on the clock. The shot no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. And their defense.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, Youth Dance Team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Torrey Craig, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Damian Lee, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, Phoenix is shooting about 41%. Pass to Shamet. Craig with a screen on Edwards. Here's Payne. And that one hits the back iron. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Landale. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Payne. Pass to Lee. Payne with it. It's Shamet on the wing. Tries again. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Edwards with it, and it's Payne picking him up. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Allie, thank you.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
McDaniels from long range. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Edwards.
Phoenix foul. DeAndre Ayton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Second free throw, no good. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And it's Warren missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns running out of time. Outside Durant. The 3 ball. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 7 tonight.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
Here comes the teacher. Get out of your seats, everybody.
We're We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Reed, a screen on Paul. Pass to Reed. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. That gives him a double-double.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Reed sets a screen. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Throw it down on the lob.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
The three from Ayton. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
1:19 left in the fourth.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. It feels like he's closer to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Second team foul.
Ball passes to Durant. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's going to be on Nas Reed. Edwards.
Second team foul.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Warren with the rebound. Phoenix has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
DeAndre.
And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Lets it fly. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
From deep. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant for 3. And he buries it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
And the stakes were high right there.
Whoa!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And here's Edwards. From deep 3-point range. Off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W with the late victory.
Smack clowns with mad style.